Hi guys, so my screencast is, as you can see, on life drawing. I did life drawing for half a year to become better at drawing, painting, creating figures. I'm sure you're all familiar with the nude figure, so I'm sure no one will be offended. What I'm about to show you is a selection of the life drawings I did using different medium and how it helped me with my A2 art project. This first piece was just a warm-up page, creating quick 30-second drawings. With some of them, like the lower middle one, we will limit to about 10 lines to achieve the basic form of the figure. With this next piece, I experimented with watercolour. With watercolour, the lightest areas are left unpainted. Again, this is more of a practice piece. Again, another quick watercolour piece, this time using a more yellow tone. Okay, so this one took a little longer than the others. The medium I used was charcoal, and using a lot of different colours on top of each other, I tried to achieve a fleshy look. By the way, the pillow in the piece makes her look very thin. She wasn't actually anorexic. It's just the pillow. This is quite a large piece. I want to use something I was fairly familiar with already, so I chose oil pastels. I'm happy with the outcome of this one, including the contrasting red sheet underneath. For this, I used stick and ink. Standing at a distance from the paper, I drew the figure using the end of a metre-long stick, giving it that messy look. I then started to colour it using oil pastels again. The medium used for this one was charcoal again. I wanted to experiment with bright colours, making red the darkest areas and green the lightest areas, giving it a rather Caribbean look, man. On this piece, I did a very quick rough drawing of the laying figure, and then using two different coloured tissue paper, a dark colour, lighter colour, and the paper for the lightest area, I cut and stuck the paper on to add tone. This was done using the same technique as the previous one, but this time using only straight lines and random colours to give it a more abstract look. For my A2 project, I looked at the mixture of human and machine. One of the artists I studied was H.R. Giger, famous for creating the alien in Ridley Scott's hit Alien. Here's some of his work. For my final piece, I wanted to give it a Giger-esque feel, using lots of mechanics and pipework, and fusing it with human anatomy. I then used what I learnt from life drawing to create a second canvas on top. And that is my final piece. I've been James Copeland, and you've been watching my screencast. Cheers for listening, in a bit.